Okay, let's look.
Turn
It said
that
this
down.
video has ended.
You have to go out
You
and
got-
go back in.
I did. Okay, now it's back live.
My turn, my truth.
Okay.
All right, we back. Blame it on the engineer, because that's who it was. It was your boy.
Don't be too hard on him, y'all, because he do have backup.
That is right.
Mm-mm.
So we back with my turn, my truth. We'll start over again. You dealing with the rice man? Who else we got in the building?
You can call me Skin tonight.
Skin. We got
Skin in the building.
Amada.
It's your girl Ken. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram at m.kennedii. Y'all know.
Y'all
Bet.
know. I.
We're gonna fade it out. What's up, everybody?
What's up? What's up?
Happy Memorial Day to everyone out
Yep.
there.
Yes. Happy Memorial Day. And we want to thank everybody who have family and friends that have fallen members of any branch of the service. We really thank you, because without you, we would not be free today.
That's right.
Absolutely. Y'all are some heroes. A lot of people don't understand that, especially in active duty on the front lines, if these people know that they might be giving up their life
Right.
and that they might be, not coming back home to their families. So we also want to thank the families for the sacrifice, because I had my dad at most of my events, my mom at most of my events, and, spouses and kids sometimes have to sacrifice their parents and their family members,
Right. That is
and
right.
mothers and fathers have to sacrifice the time with their kids for, the soldiers to go be heroes and
Do what they do.
fight for our country, which includes you and me and some people that they might not like. So big thank you, big shout out to you guys.
Right, because not every job that you go to that you may have to pay the ultimate price,
Right.
and that's your life. So for all those who have been affected, all those who have lost their loved ones, we love y'all, and we send shouts out to everybody out there.
Yes. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
So what we got today? Y'all talk to me. Who started off with what I talked about
You,
last week?
yeah.
You kicking it off because
All
you
right.
threw the top of that there.
All right, last week I said that I kind of threw a little bit out there, the end, little nugget out there about marijuana
Mm-hmm.
and which one should it be legalized, first of all. So y'all talk to me out there, let me know. We're trying to figure out, should it be legalized, and kind of what would it take to legalize it?
Mm.
All right, because I've been doing a lot of research here, and no specific reason, but it's like a hot topic out there. There's
Right.
some states that have legalized it,
Right.
and some states that have not.
Okay.
And of course, federally, I guess across the United States is still illegal.
Right.
But
right.
statewide, some states, some whole countries have, including Canada and some other countries that are right around us, have legalized it completely for their entire country. And there are so many studies, a preponderance of evidence now that's showing that marijuana usage is better for you or less bad for you. I won't say better for you, less bad for you than alcohol or tobacco.
Mm.
Amen.
So if that is indeed the case, why then is it not legal yet? So
Right.
that's the question. Why is it not legal?
I think Mom and even you, Dad, and Mackenzie have had a good point of saying, they're still trying to find a way to monetize
Yes.
Right.
marijuana.
Definitely.
So, like how you have the prescription drugs, you kind of keep like a hand on it, and the government gets monetized from that. It's kind of hard now with marijuana, and until they can figure out like a way to more so monetize it for government benefits, I think that's one of the many reasons why they're keeping
believe
it
that's
illegal.
the top reason why they're keeping it the
Yeah.
way that it is.
Yeah.
Because my thing is, with marijuana, with certain illness or diseases that you have, they will allow legal marijuana
Right,
use,
prescribe it.
which is of course prescription. So if they can find a way to prescribe it, then that will make it illegal if you don't have that prescription. So they still get the same, benefit
Right.
if you're
Right.
doing it and you're not supposed to be doing it. But overall, to your dad's point earlier when he brought up the topic, marijuana is
Less bad, yeah.
is it's less detrimental to your
Yes,
health.
It's more
Than what I would
beneficial
say
than not.
exactly, because alcohol and, like you said, nicotine, those things are legalized, but they are really bad on your health.
Right.
So if they would do like a study or something, I don't know if it's one out there
Um,
already, where the number of years using this versus a number of years using marijuana, what are the negative impacts on the body, and go from there.
Right. In my research, of course, there is plenty of medicinal uses, medical uses for marijuana that cures pain and things like that.
Mhm.
That's why doctors do prescribe it as one of the growing benefits for treating pain and associated pain, joint pain, nerve pain, and everything like that. So, but there is no medicinal uses at all for tobacco or alcohol.
Right.
Outside of red wine and alcohol. They said, a small glass of red wine could help you with your
Yeah.
stomach bacteria and things like that
Right.
in moderation. But that's the only
Benefit.
alcohol
Yeah.
benefit for alcohol.
I also think, compared to someone being high and then compared to someone being drunk, like more so bad things happen when someone's drunk.
Yes,
You can have a DUIs, people drunk
Car
driving can
accidents.
kill people.
And the driver, not to say I want anybody dead, but the
Right.
driver always survives.
Yep. So I just think, like mom says, less detrimental to yourself and to other people, because once you get under the influence of alcohol, you start to act out rather violently rather than I have seen people who have gotten
Right.
high
Yeah.
off
Yeah.
weed,
And even in that case, like the other side of that, I mean, driving on any substance is bad. If it's too
Right.
much.
Absolutely.
I agree.
So I feel
Absolutely.
like, you can limit how much you smoke before you drive. You can limit how much you smoke before you go to work. You like alcohol. You can't take alcohol to work. Don't take weed to work. You
Absolutely.
can't drink and drive. You can't DUI. No
Yeah.
HUI, high and drive, or wherever you want to call it, high under the influence.
You know,
I feel
yeah.
like it should be fine, because we can have those same,
Right.
modifications and all that stuff for weed, just like we can alcohol.
Like
So,
same, put the same rules and
same
regulations.
restrictions. So I mean, it wasn't really, and then it still help you too. Like my dad said, the success rate for the smoking marijuana and stuff is way higher than
Right.
the success rate of you drinking too much.
Right.
And they said the one thing that about marijuana that's not good is for in adolescent people that are young kids that are growing,
Mhm.
that doesn't have all their brain functionality with it. You'll get, when you're 18, 21 or whatever like that, it could stunt some of your brain growth.
Okay, so
And I
then
feel
So
like
that's why they need to have an age limit.
And
right, that's
Right.
what
Like
you
everything
should
else.
have an age
alcohol,
on
I
it.
feel like can stunt more
Anybody's.
than some brain
Right.
growth. It can give you gout.
That is true.
You don't want that.
Now, one other thing that we did not talk about was the biggest reason I think they haven't legalized it yet is, what do you do with the people that are locked up in jail
Correct.
if you legalize
Well,
marijuana? Because that is the biggest small crime that more black people in particular, but a lot of people anyway, are in jail for.
Mhm.
So once you legalize that,
How do you go about that?
how do you go about that?
Well,
have-
I would say that, in the politicians' eyes, in the government's eyes, not that this is necessarily my view, but they're just going to be like, well, it was illegal at the time. So you still broke the law regardless,
Right.
because at the time it was illegal. But I also understand that if somebody just got pulled over with a little bit of weed in their car and they doing so many years now, yesterday, and then today is legalized, I feel like, yeah, that's just kind of crazy.
I've seen that in some states, because it's big business. The prison system, jail system is big business. Most of the larger jail systems in the United States are privatized.
Mhm.
So they're big billionaires to say, we'll open up a jail and you guys can pay us
Right.
for occupying
We
that.
get- we
It's
get-
like a hotel.
We get money for
basically.
every inmate that's in there.
Yeah,
You
they
some money.
get money.
Yeah.
And part of
They paying.
the government, paying for these things, that they got to fill rooms.
Right.
Yep.
I mean,
Right.
because you sign a contract with these people that are privatizing these jails, and it's big business. So the quickest and fastest way, the low hanging fruit, is to catch people that are smoking marijuana, and we
Yeah.
have some weed get caught,
It's easy.
and you can fill jail cells.
That's an easy
Right.
And that's the issue with if you go into start to research privatized jails and prisons, you'll see this big business, big business.
So there's
Okay,
big
so then-
criminals.
So
out
then
there.
that way it goes back to the point of them trying to monetize it. It's all going back on monetizing it, because even on that, from that angle,
Mhm.
they got to figure out, okay, now how do
We pay
we
these people back, right?
how do we still fund this system that we need
Right.
in order to get the free labor of or whatever they're using that for?
Yeah.
So they still have to, and that could be the number one reason. It ain't the fact of monetizing it for government per se, but just monetizing it for what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's
for the prison
If not, we have to pay
system.
taxes to do it.
Mhm.
I mean, either our tax money, tax dollars are going to support the jails
Yeah.
in your area, your state, or it's going to
And
be
some of it
be
is
another way, because
branched off of
you got to understand
anyways.
when we put people in jail, we got to feed them,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they got the best
house
medical
them,
care.
clothe them, give them medicines. I mean, take a psychiatric treatment. I mean, all these things we are paying for. So we're putting people to work. You got free labor, like you said, they'll be free labor to you, but we're putting, lunch room people, attendants, and people who cook in business, and a lot of other people that support the jail system.
Yeah.
So, you'd lose that. But in some of the states, they're talking about, they have legalized. They're saying that the inmates there have to request to be released on that. They're just not going to go in and wholesale release everybody that's in there for marijuana.
Yeah.
Now, there's a couple of things that I agree with some of the politicians. They're saying you need to be, if you get caught with marijuana, it needs to be not associated with a violent crime.
Right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be a non-violent crime, marijuana usage. So you can't, if it was a big deal and people shooting and you get caught with marijuana and all that stuff, everything should stand.
Right.
And it needs to be a victimless crime. So if you sold marijuana to a minor or sold somebody that had an accident and hurt themselves, killed themselves, OD'd, then there's a victim associated with why you
because
got caught.
there's other crimes involved. It
Right.
ain't just a singular crime.
But sometimes
or a
it
singular
is.
act.
Yes,
Right.
like if you just get caught with an ounce,
Yeah,
you didn't
should
give
be
it to
let
nobody,
go.
you wasn't selling it, you got caught with it, there was no
Right.
victim, and there was no violence associated. Those are the ones I'm talking about.
Yeah,
What do you do with those people?
Yeah.
Right.
They should be let out.
Right.
for real.
Yeah. So, and I agree with that. So not everybody in there locked up with anything associated with marijuana
I
should
think,
necessarily be released.
I think, like Mackenzie said, that's an easy booking. It's an easy booking, easy way to get them their money back for the people, like you said, you have to pay me to occupy this. I just feel like there are worse crimes being done than somebody having an ounce on them. Like, for real,
Right.
These jails are filling up and we don't have, they're overpopulated. And if you got somebody who was just in there with an ounce, really? Come on.
Right. I guess when they said you get caught with a more than an ounce, that means you have an intent
to sell.
to distribute.
Yeah, intent to
Yeah.
distribute.
That's
That's
Okay,
more
well,
than
that's-
what
yeah.
they call
Why
a
does
smoker's
one-
portion.
Yeah, why does
Right.
one singular person have all this?
Now, some of them might
Yeah,
smoke that
some people
much.
buy enough and smoke on it for a
let
couple of
them
months and
last,
they'll go
yeah.
buy some more.
Hey,
That's just
So
like
the
when you
mind
go
is
to the
blue.
store and buy a whole bunch of. I know people. I know friends. I go to their house and they got like 10 cases of bottle of water.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing.
Some people buy in bulk.
Buy in bulk. That's right. That's right.
like we did with when COVID came out, we went and bought everything.
All the
Right.
non-perishables that you
Yeah.
could buy.
everything.
I do
Yeah.
feel like that's just gonna make all the cricket cops have to work harder.
Absolutely,
Right.
and they need to work harder.
Now, I do feel like if they did legalize marijuana in our state, I think that every dope boy in the corner shouldn't be able to sell it. I think they should have to open up a legit business
Right.
Yes.
that can have regulations.
Yeah.
That somebody can come by and make sure you're not adding anything to it, because some of it you can cut it with something else, and it's not just marijuana.
And see, that's the
That's
scary
the
part.
issue.
That's the scary part right there.
Right.
Yeah, you don't want it laced with fentanyl and other stuff like that, because that's not just marijuana.
And again, that goes with every drug.
Right,
So I see
so-
why that. Again, that's
Right.
why we're like, that's
Yeah,
why is marijuana a problem?
you just
know what
don't
I'm saying?
want everybody out there growing and selling it, because
Right.
you don't know what they're doing with it.
Right.
So,
Right. The
if-
source has to be true.
so I feel like if you still get caught selling it and selling it now, not just getting caught with using it, selling it, and you don't have a legit business, you don't have regulations looking at it, you're not have people come
Certain
check. They had to
licensing
pass
and
a certain
stuff.
thing, then you still should have to pay some
Right,
pay,
right. Because you're not gonna see
pay a toll for that.
see a dude on the side of the street selling no Advil,
Yeah,
no
the whole will be you
Aleve,
going to jail.
no Zyrtec.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get that over the counter.
Because people they have still selling moonshine in their backyard. They still go to jail, even though you can buy legal moonshine
Right.
from the stores that you're doing it, and we can't test your product and see
Right.
what you're doing with it.
And we
So,
can't monetize off it, and we can't tax you on it.
Yeah.
that's right.
So you getting all the money and not everybody else.
So I know that we don't really have a lot of people because it's Memorial Day, so we probably don't have a lot of people watching right now. But if you're tuning in, we're talking about do you agree or disagree with the legalization of marijuana and why?
Mhm.
So if you have any comments that you want to put in there, you can put your comments in and we can, talk about it
Read them in, yeah.
and discuss it further. But we are here saying that we think that, there's pros and cons and why it hasn't been done thus far.
And I
Right.
honestly feel like too, to make it even more, because it's smoking. I mean, they have edibles. You can take it in capsules. You can take it in gummies. You can take it in brownies. You can take it in more stuff. So all those caring smokers out here, like, no, smoking is bad. Smoking, you don't have to
Right.
smoke it. All right, you don't have to smoke
But
it.
they're now looking at Delta 8 and Delta 9, which is the legalized versions of THC.
THC, yeah.
That's the level of that. Now they're looking at that because you can get seriously high of legalized, THC
Yeah.
Mhm.
and CBD that you buy at these smoke shops. People think you get just as high depending on how much you take. So now they're re-looking at that and trying to see if what they're going to do about
But
it.
I feel like it is a big deal, and it is the government or whomever is trying to
Right.
make the final decision on this. I think it's a big deal, and I think it's a lot that they got to wrap their hands
Right.
around, and
Yep.
it's just like touch so many different levels. So
Right, because
it's not something
yeah,
easy.
this is not one of them rules you can just veto and just be like,
Right,
we're gonna
yay
change.
or nay.
Like, please take your time, government, if you're watching it, because these are one of those things you
No,
can't.
really.
This is one of them topics you can't mess up.
This is
one of them
people's
rules that
lives,
if you,
for real.
yeah,
But those there are states that have mastered it. You go to Colorado, to Denver, you go to
California.
Cali, you go to Vegas, you
Vegas.
you go some of these places it's completely legal and they
But I also-
found a way to make it happen.
but I also feel like those states have.
But you have to buy
Yeah.
from the dispensaries.
And
Yes.
then you can only smoke it in certain areas. I heard too. Like if you get
I mean,
it,
it's just
you
like a
you
cigarette.
can't just smoke it out in the open like that.
Good.
I think that you have to go to like specific. I was reading up on it. I read somewhere where you had to go to specific places to actually smoke.
When we were in Vegas, they were smoking and walking down the street.
I mean, I know that.
and police were walking past
people
them.
do stuff illegal every day in every
I'm just saying
state.
they were walking past the police. So
Right, but that ain't got nothing to do with
I
what I
mean,
read.
But
Right,
even
right, I'm
then,
sure
you
there are-
smoke, somebody gets secondhand.
I mean,
what the
I
same thing
agree.
with that's the same thing with smoking cigarettes.
You
You
get
can't
sick.
smoke in restaurants. You can't
Mhm.
smoke certain places.
what
They
you're
have
saying.
they have smoking sections. So of course you would have to mirror those types of things. I understand that for sure.
Yeah.
What's
Okay.
Up? What's up, Shamaya?
I'm just, hey,
Hey,
Shemaya.
Mackin, what's
Congratulations
up?
on that
What's
ride.
up?
Tuskegee.
Congratulations, y'all.
Yeah.
But Shamaya, y'all, I'm trying to say congratulations, y'all. Now I want to say congratulations and then say, y'all, she got a full ride to Tuskegee
TU,
Yes,
that's my
sir.
alma mater.
University. That
That's
is
right,
a
Golden
big
Tigers.
deal. That's a big deal.
You go, Shemaya. And I want to say also hello to Bernice Harden. What's up, Bernice?
Hey.
Over in the mind. And Jeanette Williams,
Hey,
she's
sis.
back. We hadn't seen you in a while, Jeanette.
Yeah,
We
where
still
you
come
been,
on the Mondays at
lady? Where you
8:30.
been? Where you been?
Brian Nevis, what's up, Brian? That's the big guy. Brian, we worked today. I'm just letting you know. Brian fixed some ribs
I saw.
We didn't get none.
and some thigh
We sure
barbecue,
did
some
not.
ribs, some thighs, and brought them up. That man and Brian, boy, he go hard. He one of the grill
hours.
masters in Columbus. If anybody think they can get with Brian on that barbecue,
I
look,
have to taste it before
Grill
I can say
Wars.
that.
I'm
We
telling
should
you.
host a Grill
I ain't
Wars.
hyping you up,
Dad,
Brian.
we should host Grill Wars.
Brian, you see, I'm trying to say
I
that
ain't
I ain't
hyping
had
you
no
up,
plate
Brian.
yet.
I need a plate.
Brian did say that we could bring some plates on, but and
Grill
I failed on
Wars.
that to bring
Because
some
you
on.
ate our plates.
Let's do it.
I
Grill
think
Wars.
everybody ate y'all plate. But Brian go hard on that barbecue, bro.
Okay,
I mean, he really could start a business. He's that good on the grill. The meat is that tender. And man, real good stuff.
Okay.
Evan Queen is watching. What's up, man?
Hey, Ev.
And
Hey.
Stephanie Renee. Look, hey, how you doing, Steph? So everybody, I really appreciate y'all for even just joining in.
Thank y'all.
So what else we got? We've talked about,
it's time to do the fun stuff. We don't talk about
let's
everything.
get fun. It's Memorial Day, so we're not
So
gonna
we
go too
having
heavy
fun
today.
y'all. We having some fun.
Let's do it. So who gonna lead? Who gonna lead the way?
You. Let's just go this way.
Clockwise.
All right. So I don't know how to talk about.
So we're doing.
I'll
this.
lead.
Okay, somebody, because everybody's trying to.
Okay, explain it, Mackenzie.
So we have cards. Basically, this card says water is wet. So you can either A, agree, which is yellow, disagree, which is red,
and
defend your case.
Yes, if everybody agrees, then I don't really think we should spend too much time on it. But if you disagree,
we're spending no time on it.
And if you disagree and you're the only person who disagrees, then we want to hear why you disagree, why you agree, your opinion, your truth.
If your opinion matters so much to you, just go ahead and call in so we can just go back and
Okay, son.
Right.
Don't get on with the call
I'm not
in.
gonna keep looking and typing. Just call the number on the screen.
He want to hear y'all voice.
Yell it down now.
So you got it. So you got the first one. So
I got the first one. First one is okay. Hooking up with a step sibling is incest.
With a step sibling?
They're not blood, but they're a sibling.
Okay, we're gonna do our 3, 2, 1.
3,
2, 1.
I disagree.
So we all disagree, except
that's not technically incest.
Explain yourself.
I'm the only one, so I can
explain yourself.
Okay, so I know that it's not technically incest, but if you grew up as brother and sister, that's nasty. I just feel like it just don't sit right with me for whatever reason.
That's if you grew up brothers and sisters.
Well,
but if you're 18, 20, and your mom married my dad, and we're old, we didn't grow up together, but now we're step siblings.
But I'm doing it in my scenario.
I'm just offering another scenario. Okay. That's all. And your scenario, if we grew up as brother and sister, yes, I agree. But if we just met and I'm grown, you grown, my old mama married your old dad, and I don't know you like that, and we're not blood related.
Y'all, you nasty.
Hey, Uncle Vince.
Hey, brother.
What y'all think about it?
I just don't necessarily think it's incest because even to what Dad said, you don't even got to be old. I might have say if my parents were not together and somebody else had another kid, and I could live with mom and that other kid could live with dad, then we still didn't grow up together.
Hold on. Hey, Zoe. My little cousin said hey.
Hi, Zoe. She said hey.
What's up, Zoe?
Hey, Zoe. That's my poo-poo. But this thing says step sibling. It is so step sibling mean that either your mom or
y'all parents are together.
Oh, your parents. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not half sibling, step sibling. Yeah. Okay, got it. I'm finna say, y'all, everybody in this room nasty. That's what I'm finna say.
Okay, I will say this. I think it's wrong. Yes, I don't think it's incest. Which was the question. Yes, we still all think it's probably wrong. But incest, no.
So I'll give you one more scenario.
I don't think it's wrong. I think it's weird.
What? Yeah, I
wouldn't say wrong.
Your dad says, "Look, I'm going on a date tonight, and one thing we want. She has children. I have children. We want y'all to meet each other tonight. You basically meet each other at the same time. We're gonna have dinner. I want you to come with me, and they come with them. We meet." He meets the lady, introduces her to us. We meet the daughter, the son, like, oh, man, she cute. So we basically meet within a week of each other. And we just kind of knew each other almost at the same time. The kids knew each other at the same time, and the parents did. I don't know how weird that is. I guess it is still weird.
I think it's still kind of weird.
I feel like the family dynamics, if they do get married, that means both of their kids going to be married to each other.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like,
it's legally weird.
How is that going to branch? Like, I'm trying to figure out how that's going to branch off. Like, how are your kids? They married each other. They married each other.
It's weird.
So
it's not incest, but it's weird.
The step sibling, before they get married or something before the step parents do
scenarios around it. One question.
But incest is having sex with a relative, and I look at it
like
a blood relative.
Yeah,
that's how I look at it.
That's what incest is.
Then no, it's not.
It makes your baby come out.
Okay, so now the next question. Who question was that? Yours. Okay. Okay, living 100 years in the future would be better than living 100 years in the past.
You gotta do your 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
You agree?
Mm-hmm.
I just you said yours
disagree. She got to go first because she's.
I agree because I did not even live 100 years ago, so I don't want to go back there. I like everything that I got right now. I like my phone. I like my car. I like my house. And yes, things may get worse, but I feel like things are evolving for the better. So I would want to see how that is rather than going back, because I understand that both of them will be uncomfortable for me because I haven't lived in either. But I'm just thinking that it might be a little bit better. I just feel future.
Right.
Go ahead, I feel like I know what happened 100 years ago,
but you don't know.
In 1924, you know how bad it was for Black people in 1924.
That wasn't 100 years ago.
I mean,
it was 100 years ago. Actually.
Yeah, that's
exactly 100 years ago. So you be like,
"Hey, doing it backwards." Oh, she answered it. Yeah, she answered it like she's agreeing with the future, living in the future versus the past.
Yes. Hold on, the thing said is living in the future better.
Right. And I agree that it would be better. Y'all all disagree.
100 years in the future would be better than living.
I agree. Y'all disagree.
We did it wrong. She did it right. Yeah, you're right. Y'all. We not tipsy.
I still disagree.
I'm like, well, y'all crazy.
I still disagree.
Y'all talk about how bad it is, and I'm like, nigga, that's why I don't want to go back there.
I disagree. Still.
You still want to go back?
With the knowledge I have now, yes.
I know. You don't be doubling down.
No,
I'm
just saying,
if I just go back 100 years, yes.
In 1924, I do not want to.
I ain't going back 1924.
No.
I'm taking.
Have you listened to your granddad and your grandpa and parents tell you how bad it was back then?
I'm taking that pistol. I'm toting that.
You can't take that back. You can't take that back.
I take my chance to die. First of all,
I'm gonna take my chance in the future.
I'm gonna tell Martin Luther King to duck.
And we might in the future we all might be nuked, and everybody, the whole world might not be going to hell. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but I do.
I would take my chances.
But because I don't know, I'm gonna assume that
it's for the better.
It's better than 1924 for Black folk.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that.
Hey.
And then even the Bible says that your latter years should be better than your former.
Okay.
So moving forward,
right.
we ain't looking behind. Go ahead, baby.
Next.
We ain't looking behind.
I'm going back.
Bodybuilders are healthy. 3, 2, 1.
Could be. I would go with agree,
but you can't say could be because it's just saying point blank they're healthy.
I don't.
So you that's either yes or no.
It's half and half because you want to prove our point.
The amount of strain, the way you eat, the physique of your body is just
not normal.
What you do to get it there. That's why I understand what Dad's saying. You can be a natural bodybuilder, but the pills and the steroids and all that stuff, that's gonna kill you, dog.
But it's not saying that they doing it.
But that's what a lot of them are
doing.
But to bodybuild, the way they do it for competitions and stuff, you have to put yourself on a healthy, strict diet.
Yeah,
like a dog.
So I would think that more of them would be healthier than more of the people that are just eating anything they want.
But that's with anybody that can. They don't necessarily have to be
better than everyone else, because of their profession.
Right.
Correct. I get what you're saying, but I'm just trying to make a point. That's all I'm trying to do.
I just said the portions they eat. Too.
Go ahead.
The portions and stuff, all that. I just feel like it's not.
I don't know. I just feel like with a lot of bodybuilders, and I guess I'm comparing it to like probably sports that probably I don't need to compare it to, but I feel like they probably like starve themselves or to make weight cuts or do certain things to make sure that they get
healthy. You said they're healthy.
I put disagree. He was the only one that said agree. I said disagree. Thank you. But I feel like they put their bodies in undue stress to be the way that they are.
Yeah, I just disagree. Most bodybuilders have to gain weight. They don't cut portions to bodybuild.
I'm thinking about
they gain weight most of the time. You know what I'm saying? And you have to eat bigger portions.
Okay.
But they exercise a lot. They do cardio a lot, much more than the normal person. Now, if they're doing illegal substances that could hurt them, that's a different thing.
That's what I think.
I'm going to say that more people don't than do. So I'm going to say I'm still sticking to the agree that they're probably healthier than the normal person.
Okay. Well, let's move right on.
So it's on me, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right, mine is everyone should be required to take etiquette classes in middle school.
We did that one before, I think.
We have done that one.
Let me get another one.
But that's okay.
Yeah, get another one.
Okay.
All right. Global warming is the biggest threat to our generation.
We did that one, dude.
And in 1, 2, 3.
Okay, we all
disagree.
I think it's a threat. Yes, not the biggest threat.
Yeah, the word biggest kind of threw
Right.
me. If they would have said it's just a threat, I would agree. But the biggest, no.
Yeah, sorry.
Only thing is top 5. In my eye.
Okay.
It's my turn? Or do you want to?
Yeah.
It's your
Could be.
turn.
He said, 'cause
You can go again. I feel like if you ain't.
No, go ahead.
Oh, you sure?
Go ahead.
Ooh. Volunteer hours should be required in high school. Volunteer hours should be required in high school. All right.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you true.
And I just feel like you shouldn't have to force a person to do
I
anything
agree.
that they don't want to do.
I agree, because they're not gonna put their best foot forward to do it anyway.
I'm just saying, if
You're
you
forcing them.
are a full-time student, full-time athlete, and you might got a job, well, 9 to 5.
it's just,
Nah.
Yeah, it's too much.
I think it'll be good for people
Yeah,
to
it would
do
hell
so,
be beneficial.
but not required.
If you're a wallflower, if you're in high school right now watching, go do some volunteer hours. Like,
Or
for
join
sure.
a club.
Or do something. Do something with your
I
life.
did orchestra.
Mom, how you gonna say?
What? I disagree. Oh, my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh.
I'd rather live in a tiny apartment in a great location than a huge house in a terrible location. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Dun, dun, dun.
It depends on how many people also
No,
live
he
with
got to
you.
do his part. He got to do his.
Put the card up.
Marlon, we is on live.
Okay, that's your. Nobody's gonna be mad at you for your opinion.
I didn't know. I'm trying to think of what my opinion is. That one that I thought somebody had an issue with it.
Okay.
I just feel like some people can't be in a tiny house. They got big families, So I mean, give me a big house and I don't know. I'm about to change my answer.
I don't be at home. I go home to sleep. That's it. So I mean,
Well,
it is what it is.
for
And I
me-
don't have any kids. I got a wife.
Even if
Tiny house.
even if I did have kids, I feel like in a terrible location, I wouldn't want my kids to be in that environment
Correct.
because
They can
lower
go outside, go to that pool.
income.
into the
Lower
big house.
because and that also goes with the schools and all that stuff. The lower income get lower education and all
Correct.
that stuff, and more crime.
But
Your
Correct.
kid might be playing in the yard, then because we live.
But I would say if it was just me,
If it was just me,
give me that mansion.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
no.
feel me?
Because
If
I don't
it's
want to
just
live in a
me-
mansion if
it
it's
is
just
a
me.
huge house.
Give me that mansion.
But it said if it's at a huge house in not as good location, maybe I would disagree.
Yeah, but they said
It
terrible.
said
That's terrible.
So
Like,
that's the only
dog.
thing I had to think about. That's why I switched my answer. The word terrible.
Yeah,
Okay. Next.
it's all about the words now.
Oh.
Tap water is better than Dasani.
Oop.
3, 2, 1. You can't do that. You just told that you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I think tap water and Dasani is the same water, ain't it?
I think Dasani is still somewhat filtered and still some.
Yes,
Dasani is still
Dasani has
somewhat
so much
filtered.
negative bias. If you drink tap water out the sink, if you can just go to an apartment, you just gotta drink water out the sink. You were an inmate.
we got a water filtration system for our house because we saw what our tap water looked like. And I
it
don't
wasn't-
think
it wasn't
the Sunny
It wasn't
Worse
clean.
than
like
that.
that.
Dasani
I'm
is
sorry,
a multi.
Dasani. I'm just kidding.
Dasani
I'm
is a
kidding.
multi-million-dollar brand. They've been having water for
Probably
Now
billion.
probably a billion.
we
So, I mean,
we like this
what
water.
do I suggest Dasani? Sorry, Dasani.
Callaway Blue.
I suggest Cali Blue.
Blue.
But-
yeah.
If there's a Dasani in front of me, or if I'm walking around the mall or a Six Flags,
I'm going to drink Dasani.
give me that Dasani.
Mhm.
Give me that Dasani over that Coke. Give me that Dasani.
We back to me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Question. Celebrities shouldn't be allowed to run for public office. celebrities should not be allowed to run for public office? 1, 2, 3.
Influence is power, man.
Amen.
I think that there are a lot of celebrities that are extremely smart.
Yes.
Well thought out.
Yes.
Very abreast on what's going on.
Yes.
But because we had one celebrity that was awful,
terrible,
it has stained the question. But I still believe there are some out there that have good sense.
Right, because we can even say this. If that's the case, then some politicians shouldn't even.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'll pick some celebrities.
I'll
pick some celebrities over some politicians out there. I ain't gonna say no names though.
Yeah.
Like my dad said, I ain't gonna try to snitch.
All right now.
But you know who you are.
Moving on.
Yeah, I said no names. Ronald Reagan was also a great actor.
He was
one of the world's best looking guys too.
But I wasn't talking about him. All right. So
next.
Donald Trump was in the movie. Little Rascals.
He wasn't Little Rascals.
Next.
But next. Trigonometry should not be taught in high school.
Did we do that?
No. You don't even know what that is right now. Next.
So obviously you didn't take it in high school.
No. It's okay to steal from It's okay to steal from big corporations. It's okay to steal from big corporations.
1, 2, 3.
I don't think it's okay to steal.
Stealing
from
is a sin.
Yeah, and it's a crime. Like, dog.
One of the 10 commandments.
Not steal.
It's one of the worst people to be around. A thief, and you never know what.
And a liar.
Yeah.
And thieves are liars. Typically,
don't steal, please. Please don't steal from your job.
Stealing is out.
I mean, they got the best attorneys. They can, just don't do it.
Yeah, everybody think Robin Hood was a good guy because he stole from the rich and gave to the poor.
That was a movie,
but he was still a thief.
At the end of the day.
One.
Yeah, I'm going through these.
Yeah.
Okay. Pregnant women can drink in moderation. 1, 2, 3.
I am not a doctor. I have no idea.
Oh,
if there was a medical doctor here and said no or yes, then I would follow his.
Only because
you said no.
Only because we just said red wine helps the gut.
So what
you said no. Pregnant women can drink in moderation.
I disagree.
I said they can
because I'm not a doctor. I
don't
know.
Can. Should they? No. But can they? Yeah.
I just feel like that wouldn't. I just feel like that wouldn't help
because I know. Do. Is that illegal?
Feel
no,
like
that's not illegal.
I'm saying, but would you?
Saying nothing about being illegal.
I'm just saying they can. Do I think that they should? No, but they can.
That's kind of not the question. I mean,
your doctor tell you not to eat too much salt and sugar, but you can. But should you?
But that's not what that said.
Right, but that's just like your health scenario. You know you can't eat a whole bunch of sugar. You can, but you know you can't
because it will hurt.
Because it would hurt you.
So it might
so
hurt
like the fetus, we're thinking of the fetus. We don't know what it would do to that fetus.
Right.
She can drink all she wants to. She can drink in moderation.
Because I know that,
but we don't know what
do
it
not
would do
drink
to fetus
or smoke in excess. I know they say that.
Yeah, we were.
I'm not
gonna go off. I'm not gonna go off the one-offs because I know some women that smoke cigarettes and their baby's just fine. They shouldn't know, but the baby's fine. But I'm gonna go.
They're just fine right now. We don't know what the long effect.
I think I might switch to disagree
because personally, I'm just gonna take every card personally. I would not advise my wife to drink while she's pregnant.
Right,
and she's not right now.
And the doctors advise me not to drink or smoke with y'all.
Right.
Okay, we changed our answer.
You're forcing your baby to drink.
Moving on.
Okay, next question. Okay.
Trauma makes you funnier. 3, 2. Trauma makes you funnier.
I heard that.
3, 2, 1. Mackenzie said yes. Why you say yes?
I mean, a lot of the comedians rap about being black struggles. It's funny. I mean, a lot of our
being black is trauma.
I'm just saying, for the black people, we talk about racism and do all that stuff as a joke. Well, for most of the black dudes I know, we take it as a joke to kind of keep it in, suppress it a little bit from like letting it bleed out. We can talk about racism and stuff against our own self, but it might not be funny to like white people, but like, I mean, I feel like trauma. I mean, I've made some jokes around white people and I'm like, oh, okay, was that funny? But it was funny to me. And it was funny to my black friends. You know, but it makes.
But I get what you're trying to say because you say we take our trauma in a defense mechanism or a health mechanism. We trying to turn it around and make it funny, and then some people have made a living off of that. Like some comedians have made a living off of telling truth about their trauma, and they just like joke it out.
Right, because I also have really dark.
I have heard
watching Family Guy.
Yeah, I just don't think Malcolm and Martin would think it was funny at all. And a lot of people who locked up or were killed in that, I don't think they would think it was funny.
I'd say I'm taking every question personally.
Well, so I feel like I would.
But it didn't say black. It didn't say about black.
He's just going off.
I just said trauma.
He's just giving that's just a good. I just think I've heard a lot of traumatized people tell jokes about their stuff, and yes, it may be funny to them, but a lot of times it's
we
honestly
don't laugh at it too.
No, but sometimes it depends on the trauma because sometimes it's concerning.
Right, but I'm just saying the way that the delivery or whatever the case may be, we don't laugh at some stuff that was trauma.
If we watch a Family Guy, so
those people are just funny. I don't think it's their trauma. I think they just made it funny because they're funny. Yeah. I don't think it's the trauma that made them funny.
But I feel like if you would have said
I went Morgan on that.
I mean, I disagree with it, but
I just think they're funny people.
Yeah, because
Okay, next. We going. We can be moving along.
Moving along. All right, now. All right, the government is spying on us through our phones and computer cameras.
3, 2, 1.
Yes,
they are. It's not a secret.
I won't say it's a bad thing, but they're paying attention.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing because if somebody look up how to make a bomb, you need to get expeditiously
they're gonna probably lock your camera. Yeah. They're gonna lock your keyboard up.
They should.
It doesn't have to be bad.
Yeah, especially if you know you're not doing.
You're trying to catch serial killers and stuff.
Yeah,
we all want that, but we don't want you to get spied into our personal business. And stuff
yeah, that's
like
true.
You know,
but they are listening.
Yeah, they listen.
Okay, so we all agree next.
You know, the feds listening. What money?
This is not real.
That's right.
Hey, Miss Chelsea.
Hey, sis. She just had a birthday, y'all. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Chelsea.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I'm sorry I didn't text you. I'm going to call you soon.
Sorry, y'all.
You had your own little segment. So, happy birthday. I would not mind living my life backward, Benjamin Button style.
I don't even know what that
Benjamin means. Button is when you're young. You look young, but you're old. So it's like like you look like Zoe, but you're like 80.
No.
Read the question again.
Yeah, say it again.
I wouldn't mind living my life backwards, Benjamin Button style. So I guess they're saying you're born old and you die young, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember the movie. I didn't.
So Benjamin Button
ain't going. No matter what the way you put it, anything with Benjamin Button in it, I don't want it.
Anything with going backwards in it, I don't want it.
Yeah. It's a rare genetic condition that results in a child's body aging rapidly.
Right, so you get old fast.
Yeah, you get old fast.
No,
we ain't doing that. Okay, next
you get old fast, but you're young.
Right. That ain't really backwards, is it? Like,
no. I guess since you're
either way, I don't want it.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
Don't do me the Benjamin Button. I don't want that
at all.
In 100 years, there will be people living on Mars. 1, 2, 3.
Mom? She waited to see what Dad was going to put up. They put up the same thing.
No, ma'am.
That's how my baby love me.
He was over there like this. And you look at him.
Baby, if you want to be like your husband, it's okay.
But that's a lie.
Babe,
I always go against him. So that is not the truth.
You want to be like me. It's okay.
They found water and oxygen on Mars.
I
feel like there might be some one-way trips.
I think some people might want to go there. It'll be the people
that people living and they say want to go there.
And some people may go and volunteer to go live there and see if it's livable.
They may.
And they will live there.
I think
they will.
I think it will happen, but not in 100 years.
Will it
I
have
think
its
it'll be a
own?
little
Will it
bit
have
more
been
than
like a
100.
colonization,
Okay,
like
I
a
agree.
community of people like that? Like no,
I agree with that. Maybe not in 100 years. Maybe a little bit longer.
But technology and everything going so fast.
If we was walking on
My
the moon,
answer still is
if we
no.
was walking on the moon in the
Not me.
70s,
Were
But
we?
some other people.
which I don't think is real.
Conspiracy theory.
Which I don't think is real. I don't think we walked on the moon. But if we were doing that back then, I feel like we can live there now.
My homegirl Vet, what's up? What's up, Vet?
What's up? What's
okay.
up? I can't see
I don't
nobody.
believe in
We
that.
already did this one, so.
I don't believe in the moon thing. No, there were no.
Okay. Elderly people should be required to retake the driver's test. 3, 2, 1.
Ain't killing me, shorty.
Everybody agree with that. Some of y'all old folk, we love y'all. We respect the wisdom that you have, and we love our elders. But some of y'all,
You need your eyes.
when you're on the highway driving 16 miles per hour,
Causing all kinds
you gonna
of
cause more
accidents.
accidents than if you will speed. Now we'd rather you just go back down there and get your eyes checked because you can't see no more. A lot of them can, but some of y'all can't see no more.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need y'all to just go back down there and redo it. If you pass, then drive.
If you don't, then no.
Yeah.
Get time for chauffeur services.
Yeah, just get somebody to chauffeur you around.
Uber,
If
Lyft.
you can.
live the
Grandbabies.
yeah, you got grandchildren. You got
Not everybody. Hopefully.
hopefully,
Yeah, hopefully.
you
You
have
fought a good fight.
you have children.
And you have
hopefully.
children,
Hopefully,
not just grandchildren.
So
That
that's
boy Heavy D
important.
checked in. What's up, Darius? What's up, Heavy D? What's
Hello.
happening?
What's up?
All right, so who turn is it?
Oh my.
It's
He said, "I know a lady in
Oh,
her
no,
90s."
no,
Wait a
it's
minute.
Dad's
Wait a
turn.
minute.
Let me try and take
He
my
said,
turn, son.
I know a lady in her 90s that have to retake her test. That's
As
a
she
good
should.
thing. That's a good
That
thing.
is good, Vet.
Yeah, that's yeah.
But retaking your test means that she's still driving, so that's kind of a.
Because if she flunked the test, she don't need to. She can't
Yeah, that's
drive.
good.
They go revoke her license.
saying,
Mackenzie's
but it's
saying,
not
but you
like-
still have to drive to retake that test. You still
Yeah,
have to
with
drive.
with them.
I mean, I care for the barbers workers as well.
Oh Lord, Nets.
All right, next, let's see.
Dad.
Apologizing is weak. In 3, 2, 1.
No. Mackenzie says yes. I don't.
I want to
think
say
so.
I want to say agree, but my wife, but that's why I don't apologize.
Because he
No.
never,
I
y'all, in a million years of being married, I can count on one hand how many times that man.
Wait, it's
apologized.
Mackenzie's turn. It's Mackenzie's turn. It's Mackenzie's turn. Why is you beating him up? Mackenzie, why do you agree?
I just.
Wait.
It's not. So,
Mackenzie-
hold on, disagree. It's
That's
not.
right, 'cause Marianne
It's not
over there,
weak,
you hear
but
that?
being overly apologetic.
That's not what they said.
Like that's why I said I disagree.
Okay, go ahead.
So,
Go finish.
but being overly apologetic in my eyes pisses me off.
Okay,
If you
I
say
can
you're
see
sorry
that.
about every
Oh,
single
she
thing,
is driving. Oh Jesus!
if you
Okay.
say sorry about every single thing, that's just gonna
Or
get
she
on my
does.
nerves. Just like asking me, "Am I okay?" It's gonna get on. Like just let me live, bro. I'm good.
Now-
But
I'm good.
I
I
feel
feel
like
like-
you shouldn't take the value away of
Right, because
apologizing.
if you say I'm
'Cause
sorry for
overly
everything, I'm like,
apologizing
then
is
I don't-
that's
you
to
gonna do
me.
it
I
again?
feel like that's not a real apology. You're just saying the words now. But if there's no change, action, or anything
But-
behind it, then you're just.
I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't like.
You
I'm
just tryna-
sorry. I'd rather I apologize. And I'm sorry.
Look, but let me tell y'all this. I said what I said. Whatever I said that.
No.
Now, I might apologize for how I said it, but if I said it
Yeah.
at
That's
the
not
time,
true.
I meant that.
Yes, but then
But I know-
sometimes
That's a
people.
lie. That's an
That
absolute
no,
lie.
because sometimes out of
Hey.
anger and out of different things, people say things that they don't mean, and they come back and
a lot of
apologize.
times they say
And a
stuff
lot of
that they
times-
do mean.
Some people.
They say
I
they-
said
what
some
they
people.
do
I
mean.
said some people, and then I think sometimes it takes a bigger person to apologize.
It does.
Yes.
'Cause
For
you,
certain
you can admit
things.
what you're wrong because the people who don't apologize, they feel like they always right.
Because
and
I
they're not.
apologize all the time. Now, my wife, that's different.
Now we know some
What?
people.
Apologize.
Now we know some people
What?
stand on
I
what they
apologize.
You
said.
only apologize when I apologize first.
No,
I'll
that's
send
not
him
true.
a long,
Well-
drawn out text, and then that's when he want to apologize.
We can have marriage counseling
No.
and apologizing
No,
in a
you
marriage
say that to
later.
you. That was towards him, y'all.
Can we have the marriage counseling later?
Just read the
Yeah.
question. Read the next
This
one.
Yeah.
real? This
Next
real?
card.
All right,
That's
next card. Mackenzie's on you, ain't it?
Ooh, okay. Oh, okay.
Read it.
It's more rude to show up late than to show up underdressed. I guess we're talking formal.
Yeah, I mean,
it's more rude to show up late than to show up underdressed.
I agree. Because if you come up to my wedding with some shorts on,
wait, you said to show up late than underdressed. Am I missing it?
Oh, it's more rude to show up late. No, I disagree.
Than underdressed.
I disagree. I'm with Mom.
Yeah.
I don't like being
depending on the function, sometimes being on time, if we're waiting on you to start or we're waiting on something to happen, then that's just rude. You know what I'm saying? If you got people waiting on you to get something done.
For example, a restaurant.
Then being late is worse.
You can't be seated in a restaurant, certain restaurants, if the whole party not there.
But so you gonna turn in underdressed.
I mean, I'm just giving an example of being late. You can give an example of being underdressed.
Underdressed
can mean so many different things.
Underdressed affects you more than being late might affect all of us.
Exactly. And if you wait,
that's true. But
to Mackenzie's,
but to his point, when you say you have to be dressed a certain way, it's because you're attending a certain event. Right. So yes, the lateness is gonna be it don't necessarily have to be a person that is contributing in the function. It can be just you coming in underdressed.
You know what?
So you'd rather show up 30 minutes late with a nice dress.
We do. Black folks do anyway.
So it don't matter. For yourself. I hate being late. No,
you've never been late to anything.
I don't. Yes, that's not true. That's not true.
But the other ones in this room were
I don't like being
late. Okay, first of all, you have been late to some things. Come on.
Everybody has been late, but
I'm not talking to you.
Not the norm.
I'm not talking to you.
I mean,
but continue.
I have been helping DJ at parties and stuff, and you trying to wait for people to come before you get the music, get things going. Like being late is just.
I'm with my dad. It's more of a disservice to yourself.
Yeah, but if you just underdressed, it's just a you thing.
Yes. Absolutely not. Because if I'm getting married, I'd rather my friend be late 30 minutes than to walk from the beach with a bikini on in my wedding.
Who cares? Now, if they were in the wedding party, but if there's in the wedding party, that'll be listen. If there's in the wedding party, gonna be part of the pictures. But if you just in the crowd, that's
you. You're not coming to my crowd.
You don't look bad.
You're not sitting in my crowd.
But that's
looking like that.
It's not gonna make you look bad. It's gonna make that person look like an.
I don't care. I don't care. It's my event.
That's your turn.
I think a lot of this also has to do with y'all being men and us being women.
No, that's not true.
I think we put. Let me finish. I think we put more effort into the way we look. So fashionably late. I think more women are fashionably late than men. I think you don't think that more women are fashionably late than men.
I don't say I put more. Y'all just wake up earlier. We put more time because we wake up earlier than y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all, that's not always true. Y'all have less time. Y'all don't have to do everything we have to do.
Earlier.
Fashionably late and just late to do things.
Yeah, it's fashionably late.
But that would be considered.
Hold on.
That would be considered fashionably late.
Fashionably late is still effectively late. Like you're not so late that it's bad.
But that is still considered fashionably late.
Y'all putting speculations around the underdress and because the person may or may not, or affect the event or have to help set up, but late can be 2 minutes, late can be 3 minutes, late can be 5 minutes.
And that's why I said I think so, I still.
But this is rude. If something starts at 5 o'clock,
being late is worse.
I'm
saying being late is worse.
If we're thinking underdress is a bikini, we're thinking late rule is an hour late. Like if you get somewhere at 5:05 and it's 5, I'm not gonna trip. Same thing at church, you don't get the whole service.
Right.
But if you get to church and
that's not what it says.
I'm just saying, if you're
underdressed, I can just tell you to leave.
Right.
You can't
go. But what if you need them?
Like that.
But what if you need them?
Still leave.
Then back to your point. Oh, what if we need y'all to start and you gonna tell them to leave and they there?
No, you done figured it out by then.
Everybody's gonna be and everybody's gonna be mad at you.
Okay, next. Physician assistant suicide should be legal.
What? What does that mean?
They can kill folks because people who asking them to die.
Yeah,
like people,
I want to die. Help me die. Put a little something in my IV.
That's not suicide. That's still murder. You're doing it.
Okay. Answer.
What's that now? Say the question again.
Physician assisted suicide should be
that's
legal.
That's like people having them suicide trucks. They can go in there and they can kill you.
Right.
Be a suicide.
By the very definition,
that's the law. Yes.
Suicide is killing yourself. If I'm assisting in killing you, then I have killed you. That ain't killing yourself. I ain't killed myself.
Like I said, that's murder.
That's murder. I'm
saying to Mackenzie. Mackenzie said that's still legal as a suicide. No, it ain't.
Yes, if you can't kill yourself, you pay somebody.
That's not suicide.
Technically,
then they have committed murder.
Dad just said technically suicide is you killing yourself, not someone else doing it.
Suicide is not suicide. It's physician-assisted suicide.
No, and it's not murder. It's physician-assisted
suicide. It's a thing. Look it up.
It's a thing. In my mind, that's murder.
I know it's a thing. People do it, but that don't mean it's right.
Right.
And everywhere when they can find out the physician-assisted, they get charged.
Correct.
Yes. You're right.
But we're just talking about.
So it's not legal.
Technicality.
I'm saying it's illegal for a reason.
Right.
But suicide is suicide.
What if I say I want to kill myself? Can you help me?
No, go do that on your own.
That means literally, and then you help me. They gonna go down for murder.
Hotline and have them help
you. Suicide is basically older people in nursing homes or in doctors. They can make you detrimental health issues, and then they ask the person.
They can make you the drug. They can make you the juice. They don't gotta make you drink it. They can just give you the supply.
I said, or people.
Hold on, we got a comment from the side. What's up? What do you think?
So I had this question asked before, and there was a scenario put out there that was like, there's this person who has like a pain disorder and they constantly feel pain. And it was like, I don't want to constantly feel pain for the rest of my life, like doing nothing. And it was like, you have to suffer with that, or you can go out by taking a pill.
Right.
So repeat what she said.
She's saying there's a situation where, or have been situations where someone has a pain disorder and they're just in constant excruciating pain. And you could be better off dead. The person that's experiencing the pain feels like that, and they ask for help by taking a pill or something.
Right, physician assisted don't mean they're gonna break your neck for you. They're gonna give you a cup of tea.
I still disagree.
And be like, drink it.
Yeah, I disagree with it still. I disagree with it still.
How? If they give you a pill, say take the pill, and you take it, that's suicide. You took the pill. He ain't get the pill and get it in your mouth and push it in there.
But they said physician assistant.
It's like I'm gonna give you the
so you
tool
still provide it with it.
But you still took the tool. You could have been like, nah, I don't want it.
But some of them put it intravenously in your IV. You're killing them. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all just a pill.
I'm saying there's different. We talked about the IV. I'm saying there's different ways.
Okay, well,
it's less traumatic than having somebody either slit their throat or.
Can I say?
Yes, but it's not legal. So I know the moral thing would be, man, I wish I could help them do this, but I cannot do it because it is against the law.
Correct.
And if you want to do it,
I disagree.
Check out of the hospital and go do it yourself.
Right.
I can't help you with that.
I did disagree.
Even though I agree that you'd probably be better off, I can't help you do it.
I think also a lot of people who are in pain say things out of pain. People who are doped up on different type of meds say things that they don't necessarily mean. Like I was watching a video on like the History Channel or some channel, it wasn't the History Channel, where somebody said a lot of people who sign NDRs and things like that change their minds. And then they don't want to die, but you already signed this. Now you're still not resuscitating them and they change their mind. Same thing with these people might one day tomorrow change their mind. They don't want to die no more. Right. And then you done already gave them the pill or injected them.
That's right.
So no.
That's true. There's some people say now, if I code, don't resuscitate me. That's the patient's choice. If I code. That means they're dying on their own and I'm just not going to help bring you back.
Don't bring me back, right.
That's different than help kill me.
Because you can't bring nobody back from that.
That's right.
I mean, you did.
Yeah. Okay. If they want to die, they dying, let them die.
Yes, I feel like that should be a thing, but no, not physician assisted.
But that is a thing already.
QR code menus are better than physical menus. 1, 2, 3.
I disagree.
I just disagree with that. Agree. Why do you agree?
Because I feel like everybody, I mean, with my phone working, I feel like it's better. Because everybody
on your phone is working. That means you're going to work every single 100 times. That means you're going to work.
Because, I mean, I have everybody be on their phone anyway, and I can look at it from my phone. Then everybody passing them German menus
Right,
around.
but a lot of people don't realize it's called an attempt file on your phone, which is using your memory. And if you don't go in from time to time and delete your temp files, you will use up memory in your phone and just be. You don't know why your phone running crazy.
For me,
I didn't know that.
But for me, there's a lot of old people that come into my job. It's real, and they come eat by themselves, and now I gotta use my phone to show you the menu.
I just feel like
I'm gonna give you this menu right here.
I just feel like it take the fancy away. I like,
it does.
What
I want to
look like. I want to see what's on it, the picture.
I can see that it's saving money for the companies.
It's saving money, saving trees. It's more sanitary, like your mom said. You know, you ain't got to touch something. Everybody been touching his food on there, and they don't clean them off good all the time, and they be folded up. And I mean,
but that's if your phone ain't on.
Yeah,
you ain't got Wi-Fi.
You leave your phone at home.
You leave your phone at home.
Wi-Fi. Your phone dies.
But then maybe they should just put up a tablet on there, unless you just look at.
That's not a QR code menu.
The QR code is you scan the menu.
I know I said maybe
so if
they
should. If you don't know that, maybe just keep the menu.
Like that's just. I mean, there should be an option. If you want to do that, there should be a QR code.
That was you.
That was mine. That's your turn.
Right, we can go around maybe one more time. Yeah. We're at an hour now. So, French fries are the best form a potato can take. Now you got baked potatoes. You got.
Can we agree or disagree first?
You got potato chips.
Mashed potatoes.
Let's agree or disagree.
Mashed potatoes.
Yeah, we got to agree.
All right, 1, 2, 3. I know that's tough.
Yes, I'm always gonna pick French fries. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's the majority rules. You get a burger and fries, a sandwich and fries,
pizza and fries,
wings and fries.
It depends on what I mean.
They not have forced fries on us because the side for everything.
If I'm eating a steak, I'm on a baked potato, but more or less, I'm gonna be eating hot wings or a hamburger or something else.
Fries is more of a finger food.
Universal. Fries is universal.
With some mashed potatoes or baked potatoes.
But I'm not gonna eat this big juicy hamburger most of the time with some mashed potatoes.
A baked potato. I eat the burger with baked potato. I used to order from Steakout all the time.
Yeah.
So
fries is finger food madness. You can pick the fry up with your hand and eat it.
I like a loaded baked potato.
But you got that means you got to get utensils. You got to get a napkin. You got to get condiments.
But it didn't say the most common. It says the best.
The best form.
So that's opinion.
Oh, the best form.
But now people don't eat. We're saying that we like that better than potato chips too.
Yes.
Yeah, I like fries better than potato chips.
Cream, onion.
But I like baked potatoes better than French fries. A loaded baked potato, I like that better.
Hold on.
No.
A good hash brown from McDonald's. Ooh. Them long ones.
No.
Hey.
Morgan said, "Give me the fries."
I don't like hash browns, really.
Hey.
Oh, boy, I do.
I'm kind of
crisp one right out the grease.
Okay.
Give me a
chili cheese fries.
Okay, so next we know use
Mackenzie.
Yeah, chili cheese fries is the ultimate.
Wait, who said that? Mackenzie, it's your turn.
We're Christians.
Y'all have to excuse this boy, right? Excuse me, this young man.
Emotional support animals shouldn't be considered service animals. Emotional support animals should not be considered service animals.
3.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
I think they should be considered service animals. They're providing you a service.
Right.
They're giving you emotional support.
Right.
That is a service.
Your partner, your wife or husband, are they
service husbands?
Service husbands. Right. They're providing you emotional support. Because I work in a retail store, some people just bring their dog and cat in because they love them. Some people need their dog because they help guide them, help them walk. They can't see so good. I mean, they're different to me. One is really helping you to function properly, get across the street, go in the store, walk straight, not run into stuff. I mean, that's a service.
It's doing you a due diligence.
And emotional support.
For emotional support,
you can have a panic attack, you can have an anxiety attack, you can have a spasm attack, and if that animal help you from doing that, then they're giving you a
just because you bring your dog into a store because you love them does not make it an emotional support animal. You have to go to a doctor and they have to give you a paper,
and a lot of them
and
lie.
you have to get a psychological evaluation from a
right
doctor.
But what your dad's saying is that when you have a dog that is considered emotional support for service, that is, you don't necessarily have a way to prove that.
Now,
I mean, that could be the case. It could not be the case. It could be just like what your dad said. They just, I just didn't want to leave.
A service dog will go get your man.
Will go get your man. Your papers.
Yes. Being an emotional support dog gets you, because you know I always say my dog helps me with support. Now you got dogs on the plane everywhere. You got them on the bus.
You should be required.
Dogs in the dorms.
My dog can't ride in the bottom of the plane. It needs to be in my seat with me. And you got to think of what that will open up.
You should be required to bring papers.
You should have him
from a doctor
airplane.
But do you know how
and your dog?
But do you know how many people lie and say that I can't do this?
Industry,
you can lie psychologically. I can lie.
Yeah,
I can lie on a psychological test. I could be a serial killer and be like, I love people so much, I would die for them.
Okay, yeah,
gotcha.
But a service dog will go get your can of ravioli off the shelf and walk it down the street and get the little dog in microwave, put it in, and fix your food.
But I feel like dogs, though, are attached to you emotionally. They know when you're sad. They know when you're happy. And they come and they try to comfort you. They do try to do that.
So do your children and your husband and your friends.
That's not about dogs.
I'm just saying, so do the people around you. I understand. I got you, though.
So then why don't you have a service person? Okay, why don't they?
It's my service person.
Why do they have to bring their dog in? Because Hey, I'm just saying, like, okay, and like then why do you have to bring your dog in this restaurant? You should be required to bring a service person, not a service dog.
Yeah, you go to the concert. This is so you need 2 tickets. No, this is my ticket, and I have my support person that's coming with me in case I spaz out or something.
Okay, next question.
They need to get in free.
Next question. There shouldn't be a 2-term limit for presidents. 1, 2, 3.
I think there should.
If you're doing a good job, keep going. But 8 years.
Wait, did I say it wrong?
No, you said it right.
There shouldn't be a 2-term.
And we disagree. That's right.
Yeah, it should be.
I think that, like, I love Obama. I'm glad he got 2 terms.
FDR served 12. That's why they put it at 8.
I feel like
12 terms.
I feel like if I keep winning,
3 terms.
If the people keep voting for me, I keep winning. I'm doing a great job. We have a legal contest again, and I win again because the people love me and they think I'm doing a good job. Then let somebody beat me.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not so sure if you're doing a good job that you elect somebody else after 2 terms and they do a worse job. I mean, you know, I'm iffy on that. That's tough. That's a tough one.
Feed the hot hand.
So how about we make that one into a real podcast topic?
Yeah, because that's just like if you've been a champion of MMA and you keep winning, but it's now you only can defend your championship twice. After that, we gotta make another champion.
You gonna lessen Tyler? Yeah, you gonna lessen talent.
Right, man.
The talent ain't gonna be able to stretch.
It's at the bottom.
Like get somebody else a chance, of course. But if to beat him, you gotta beat the man.
Mm-hmm. To beat a man, you gotta beat the man.
You gotta beat him. If you can't beat him, you ain't.
Yeah, because that's like Simone Biles. They say, okay, she's doing too much. She keep on winning. She keep on winning, but beat her then.
Hold on. That explained it differently than what the question asked.
No, he didn't. Yes. He explained it from his.
He said
shouldn't. It shouldn't be.
There should not be 2 terms.
I feel like it should be as many terms as they keep winning.
That's what he explained.
So he said it right.
He said what he said.
Oh, so wait, but he's the only one. So we all had the same card?
And I had a different one.
We had disagree. He had
agree.
Wait,
because there shouldn't be a 2-term limit.
I thought it shouldn't be less than 2 terms.
Come on,
that's why I'm asking for clarification on the question because I'm about to change my answer.
There shouldn't be a 2-term limit.
But you can change your answer off the camera. We got to go to the next one.
You should be able to serve. You could.
Agree. Then I agree. I'm with Dad.
Okay.
The best pickle shape is a spear. 3, 2, 1.
Like the one on a sandwich.
No, like the ones like that you get at Chicken Salad Chick.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, me and Mackenzie are.
Give me a whole dill pickle in that sauce, in that juice.
I like hamburger pickles, the little circular pickles.
No, Mama already know what I'm finna say. Them 1-5 pickles. The Waffle House pickles.
Yeah, I think
Steak.
Mama like the pickle spears best.
I
Texas
like
bacon
all
cheese
forms
sauce.
of pickle. Let me say that
I
for the
don't.
record.
I don't.
But the
best.
spear pickle causes you to use your hands. I mean, the hamburger, and I don't want to hold the pickle by itself. I want it on the burger.
Put it on top of your hamburger. You can put it
But
there.
that's not what it's.
But I
That's not
can't.
how-
I can't get spear in every bite. If I put 4 or 5 circular ones on there, I can get pickle in every
Cut it in
bite.
half, put one.
Yeah, then it's not a spear. All right. I'll take it. I'm no for that.
Okay, that was the last round.
Okay, y'all, that was the last round. So we are getting ready.
No, I'm supposed to go last in last round because Mackenzie went first.
So then,
I thought you started
he got
first.
the last
Okay.
yeah,
round.
he's
He got the
right.
last
He's right. He's
Thank
right.
you.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. One more.
Ain't no need to cry about it.
I'm gonna Waffle House now.
I might let that be the best. All right.
The
Here go
best.
one. Netflix is better than Hulu.
Okay, where is this?
And a 1 and a 2 and a 3.
I feel like there's more stuff on Netflix. I mean, the more stuff on Hulu than Netflix.
You said Netflix is better?
Yes.
Netflix is better than Hulu.
I don't watch
disagree.
Hulu.
I think Netflix don't have the ads that Hulu ad. Hulu has some ads every now and then. You got to watch a commercial, right?
Yes, that's
Yes,
right.
Hulu is.
I don't care because
But
Hulu has better shows.
It's more series.
and more stuff. Yeah, more shows. and
Netflix
stuff.
has 1,000 more things than I do give it that.
Yeah,
No, it
But-
does not.
But so why
Hulu?
you saying
I
Hulu?
think so.
So why you saying Hulu is the best
No.
then?
Because Hulu
Netflix has more movies.
is in partnership with
Right.
ESPN. I can't
Right.
watch sports on
And then when
Netflix.
you see the new comedy show come out, Cat Williams is always so Dave Chappelle is on Netflix.
Mhm. Everything on Netflix.
But Hulu has live TV. If you have Hulu, you have
ESPN.
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 That's the only reason I can watch sports on Hulu.
He finna change.
I'm
Might
not
as well, because I don't
changing.
care about
I
movies.
don't watch neither
I don't care about
one,
movies.
Really.
Yeah, Fire Stick
Fire
wins.
Hey, yeah, fire.
I'm not gonna say a jailbroken Fire
I
Stick because that's
found-
illegal, but
We shouldn't have those.
Russell Simmons.
You need to stop. Dave
Dave Chappelle
Okay.
and
Okay.
wait. Dave Chappelle and Cat Williams are on Hulu.
Okay. We don't.
Oh,
have them.
now when
Nah,
their
I'm just playing.
specials came out, they were called Netflix specials.
Yep.
They were exclusive to Netflix.
Yep.
I know that for a fact.
Hulu does. Yeah, Netflix has exclusives.
No.
Then
I
after
think-
it's
They
been
have
out for a
exclusive
while,
movies.
Then
They
they
have
go to
exclusive
Hulu.
then it'll
movies.
go to other
No.
things.
I think the
All
more
right, good
shows
people.
than movies.
All
Right,
right.
guys. We have been on here long enough, and we hope you enjoyed your Memorial Day. We kept it light. We knew that a lot of people probably weren't going to be on there by the barbecuing and eating, and they're probably drunk by now.
But you should be.
So for all the
Or
drunkards out
high.
there, you don't understand that. So, but this is an episode that you can watch later. Okay, you didn't have to watch it live. All of our shows, you can go to our YouTube channel at My Turn, My Truth Podcast on YouTube and watch the whole episode later. So you can watch our show. Just because you miss it on Monday doesn't mean you can't watch it on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. That part. How about that?
That part. What he said.
Yeah, so we out. Love, peace, and hair grease. To all y'all, it is what it is, and we out.
Playing too many video games will make you dumber.
I think so. Dancing is a sport.
Yes,
Can be.
I agree.
Everybody can dance.
That's not true.
Yes, they can dance in their own
They
perspective
can
way.
dance.
Competitive dancing is a
We
sport.
didn't
No, he
say
said
competitive dance. Everybody can
He
dance.
said everybody can dance.
Everybody can play football.
No, they
Everybody,
can't.
yes, they can.
No, they can't.
We're
Yes,
going to
they
continue
can.
without
This is
y'all.
football.